Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to keep you guys updated with things that I found going on in the world of Transformers. I'll also let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is Toys_R_Us. Once again, this is going to be part 1 of 2 because there's just simply too much going on at the moment. We've got so much third party to go through with you today and some stuff that we've seen before, but just some better and updated pictures. And the main reason for the third party update is because of course we had tfcon in Toronto over the last weekend, and every third party company has given us previews and I suppose updates of figures that everybody can't wait to see. And we're going to start off with, and again excuse the glare with this because they've decided to use a lot of black in the backgrounds. We're going to start off with Planet X. This is PX04 and it's called Semanis, and this is their take on Dinobot Snarl. So it's quite interesting, again, excuse this glare, that they've got Snarl, which of course we found out is going to be the next Studio Series 86 leader bot. Any of these images, if you want to get them yourselves without the reflection, it's from TFW 2005. They've literally got 160 images from the Toronto TFCon. There is the alternate mode. Look how stunning that looks. It's fantastic. And funnily enough, what they've done is they've gone ahead, used the mold again. This is the red version. So for anybody who knows G2 Dinobots, they had the standard colors, you had the red versions. So I've just got a few different pictures depending again on the color, so they're not all the same. You can see they've got an abundance of accessories. You can see they're highly articulate, loads of detail. Again, this is the other version. So this is the red one. And then you're gonna see as well that they've gone and done exactly the same with the other G2 color. We've got a green one. So this is Planet X, Semanis, Snarl, and you've got the R version for the red and the G version for the green. Right, let's move on to something else then. What we've got now, this is still Planet X. This is Nemios. I probably pronounced that wrong, but this is their version of Victory Leo. So there he is by himself. You can obviously see that he was there combined with Star Saber, or their take on Star Saber. We've got both of the modes. Well, we've got the alternate mode there. You can see they've gone the same as G1 with the ridiculously huge oversized weapons, which is fantastic. We've got the combined modes there. There they are in jet mode. And then what we've got here is there he is in robot mode next to Star Saber. The only thing I can say looks a little disappointing with this is the fact that there you can see that's them combined. So of course I have Victory Saber, but what you'll see what I mean now. You'll see that where he's, in fact that's the other them from the back and the front. This is what I mean here. When he's in robot mode by himself, he's not that far off the height of Victory Saber anyway. So a lot of him, that means, will just be kibble added on to the figure. Again, huge apologies for the glare, guys, and the reflection, but they've chose black backgrounds. And again, TFW 2005. Moving on to Fans Toys. They've always got loads of great figures coming out. This is, of course, masterpiece versions of Cliff Jumper, Parkour as they're calling him. So we've got some lovely shots here, posing shots, how articulate he is, how G1 cartoon accurate he's looking. And there's the alternate mode. And of course, they've gone with the full extra bits and the large gun, pretty much like his Earthrise version. And it's looking great. He really does look absolutely fantastic. Keeping with Fans Toys, we've got a group shot there because we're going to be moving on to, first and foremost, we're going to go on to Warthog. Is that Warthog? I'm sure it is. It's Powerglide. Yes. And this guy looks great. There's a few lovely little additions they've got here. I'll show you in a second. So there's the alternate mode. There is a comparison in size. There is a posing one and of course a stand. So much better with the white backgrounds. There is of course from the episode where obviously Powerglide's in love and they've gone and put them up against there. It's brilliant. It's just a great bit of advertising there from Fans Toys. Carrying on with Fan Toys though, we've got, he's coming up in a second, Blaster. So their take on Blaster, which is of course Recorder. This guy looks phenomenal as well. There he is with his cassettes. We've got some posing shots. We've of course got with the speakers, again taken from such iconic G1 episodes. There he is with his blaster. That's pretty much exactly the same as the Generation 1 toy. Alternate mode, you can see obviously the tape deck as you'd expect to be opening up. There's the multiple heads. you've got, like, I suppose, a transition from the cartoon to this side is, of course, more toy accurate, as in G1 toy. There's the accessories, the heads, the blaster, the speakers, and of course cassettes. And we've got some more great images front and back, and of course the cassettes that are going to be coming out to complement him as well. And there's again a comparison shot. We've still got 2 more fans toys. This is of course Pipes, or Tube as he's called, and again, these are just fantastic. I can't wait for TF Nation in the UK next month to hopefully see some of these in hand. We've once again got a lovely looking alternate mode, and they've got a couple of different faces, or well, you'll see in a second. So you've got, there you go, you've got red eyes, you've got blue eyes, and you've got, that's pretty much an exact identical copy of the G1 toy. So clever, brilliant, lovely. I love the fact that they just add all these extra options in, and of course beautiful alternate mode once again. Right, is that from Fans Toys? Yes, it is. These things, I'm going to say, these are completely blowing my mind, and I'm going to ask you guys as well to help me out with this. I initially thought one of them was going to be Broadside, and then maybe the next one was either an Age of Extinction Drift or Bludgeon. That's the word I'm after. I found these images. I can't find too much information on them yet, so I'm really sorry. I'm going to show you the images of them. So these are like battleships. They're starting off there as the battleship. But there you've got these fantastic robot modes, which you can see. That's the stand he's holding in his hand there as a shield. As I say, I'm so sorry guys, I don't know much about these at all. This one is Jing Than, and there's 3 of them, as I say. So this one's like obviously a battleship. There he is, this is still Jing Shan on the stand in robot mode. And then we're moving on, there's another one. So I thought this might have been Broadside, but obviously it can't be. Now we've got Hell Envoy, and this is the one that I thought was perhaps Age of Extinction Drift, or maybe even Bludgeon. But again, look at the detail in these robot modes. They look fantastic. There's the ship again, Hell Envoy. And then we've got a stranger one coming up in a second. More Hell Envoy pictures. You can see there we've got dimensions, how big these guys are going to be. This one is, of course, Gustav. And I've got no idea what this is. Or if I'm being completely honest, I don't even know what the alternate mode is. It's a tank of some sort. So again, I like to learn as much as you guys. If anybody's got any information on these, please let me know in the comments what they are. Then I can obviously do more research and relay better information to you lot. But this is just, they look stunning. Okay, moving on to Doctor Who. We all know Doctor Who products. This is their take on Elita 1. So it's not RC, it is Elita 1. Just concept images at the moment, no prototypes. But again, she's looking fantastic. Ali, I don't know how they're pronouncing it, but it is their take on Elita 1. Mastermind Creations now. We've got the Optimus Prime. Funnily enough, I did a video showcasing the Nemesis Primal version, sorry, the Nemesis version, not the Nemesis, the Shattered Glass version of this, which was of course the convention exclusive. This is being dubbed as World War I Optimus Prime. It looks great. The alternate mode is fantastic. It looks like the Cybertronian version to me. Maybe you like the Alpha Prime version as well that we had in the Generations toy line, I think. There's some close-ups of them, again, looking fantastic. And we've, of course, got here, this is Ocular Max Ares Armageddon. And I believe this to be the female version of Armada Leader Class Megatron. So much coming out. That's all your third party. That's half the third party, as I say. The other third party is going to be in the next part coming up in 12 hours or so. So what we've got now is some information on Earthspark. This is, of course, the new cartoon that is going to start in fall on Nickelodeon and on E1 by the looks of it. There's loads of information again on what's going to be happening at tfcon, and it's saying, sorry, at the San Diego Comic-Con 2022. Transformers are going to have an Earthspark panel. There's also going to be a 16-foot tall Bumblebee from Earthspark as well to have photo opportunities and an AR experience. So obviously you'll get to see firsthand exactly what the Bumblebee from this new cartoon is going to be looking like. And it's just, as I say, it's got the press release, also highlights 2 new characters from the show. And then you've got the introduction of Robbie Malto and Mo Malto, who are likely to be the 2 main new human companions on the show. Again, loads of information about this, and we don't really know much more because it's going to be revealed at SDCC 2022. Okay, moving on. This is, again, 3-0 as well. These kits are amazing. So this is, we've seen the normal Bumblebee. This is their gold version. And what I really like about this is the fact that it can be one of two figures. You've either got G2 Bumblebee, because it's the shiny gold look, or when he's got the different mask on, it's pretty much Goldbug. So the beauty of it is you've got two, well, they look like two different figures. You've either got G2 Gold Bumblebee with the normal head sculpt, or when you've got the different mask on there, of course, it's Bumblebee but in gold. And when you've got the different head sculpt on, let's go back to where it was. Where is it? There you go. It looks like Goldbug. I think it's brilliant. There you go. Right, moving on, we've just seen the start of it. Again, I've highlighted this guy a few times. It's so good, and I've said this a few times, I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to say it every week. It's so great the Hasbro employees are interacting with us. This is again from Marc Maher's Instagram, Mark Clonus, and this is the concept images of Legacy Knockout. So we've got the drawings, which they used. We've got both modes. And I suppose this is brilliant because you can just see the process from how they've literally gone from the drawing board to CAD, and then of course to actual taking real images and trying to make them look as realistic as possible, whilst then working out the weapon system and how it's all going to attach. Then of course getting the best head sculpt for the actual toy taken from the actual cartoon. And of course there's some alternate modes. You can see they're just trying different wheels and rims inside there. Again, so much information that they're sharing to the final product that we've got some lovely images of here as well. There we go, a few posing ones. And finally, just to finish off, we've got some images, not loads, not all of them, because I know we've seen these quite a lot, but I've got these images because basically they're in their packaging, and it's great to see some of the packaging. So this is of course the Wave 1, some of Wave 1, velocitron. So there is Blur in the packaging, and if you're wondering what it looks like in robot mode or you forgot, there he is in robot mode. Then we've got, of course, we've got the lovely looking, this is, of course, I love the way it says Diaclone homage, which is perfect. This is Burnout. You can see she looks fantastic there and in robot mode. Then we've got, again, Diaclone Universe. We've got Clampdown. Is it Clampdown? Make sure I've got it right. I was getting them mixed up. It is Clampdown. And there's the robot mode with the combining weapon again. There is, of course, this is the main one. This is the one that everybody I know is most excited about. This is, of course, Cosmos. Unfortunately, he's just going to be, I suppose, the lap starter or the race starter. Then, of course, we've seen this one, but I love this one. Can't wait to get Road Hauler, robot mode as well. Then, of course, we've got, this one was the big surprise, the G2 Universe Road Rocket Bike. There's the robot mode. And, of course, we've got Scourge, or what are they calling it? They're calling it, yep, they are calling it Universe Scourge as well. There we go. So this concludes part 1 of What's Happening Wednesday. Again, there's so much to going on. It's brilliant. I will be back with you in about 12 hours with part 2. In the meantime, what's going on with the channel? I've been doing a few transformation videos, ready to do the full process videos. We've got Waspinator from Thrilling 30. I've been asked to do that by Harlan, so I'm going to get that done as soon as I can. We've got Generations Thunderwing. I finally got around to finishing off this. I know I'm way behind with them all, but it's such a great figure and I didn't want to mess it up. We're going to get Bumblebee Starscream as well, and indeed Generations Cybertron Cliff Jumper. So you'll be seeing more images of them on my Instagram as well. Huge thank you to everybody who participated with the 4K live stream. I had such a blast. If you missed it, you can watch it if you just go to the live part on the top of the search bar. Excuse me. I'll definitely be doing more of them soon. It went down so well. The interaction was brilliant, not just with myself, with you guys in the chat. Really appreciated that. And yeah, onwards and upwards. Absolutely loving doing this as much as I can. I'm even losing my voice. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment. And don't forget to subscribe.